Shadowkeep is launched and countless guardians wait in anticipation. What secrets would our new destination hold? How would our actions shape the very fabric of creation? Who would be the main antagonist? In a bold first move, Bungie starts the game as a battle royale on who can get into the game first. Some time passes, and some lucky individuals proudly profess they got into the game, while all I got into was depression. Some more time passes, but then I can only assume that the servers attained sentience and developed empathy, as I'm finally allowed to play their video game. It goes well for some time. I pick up some armor, say hi to Tess, who, needless to say, sent the whole shipment back to Fenchurch, and went to go talk to the angriest smurf. Zavala doesn't appreciate my joke, tells on me to Bungie, and I get reprimanded. Oh fiddlesticks. I guess we're done for today. In the early hours of the morning, the servers have had a bit of a lie down and a stern talking to from Daddy Bungie. Understandably, being pelted by more than 200,000 people at once is going to sting a bit. I won't be showcasing all the new features, since there are a lot of them. However, I noticed the new Finisher tab has a preview section. Good to see they've specifically made frames with the sole purpose of being punted in the face. Administration out of the way, it's time we talk about our purpose. The Hive have been making a nuisance of themselves on the moon, which we were fine with until we weren't. And something has got Eris Morn riled up. Moon's haunted. Back on Earth, I decided it's a fantastic idea to camouflage myself while on the moon, and it's finally made painfully obvious that I have no idea what the local flora is on the moon. Despite this, the Vanguard decide I am their go-to guardian to investigate. So it's time to invade the moon. No, that's the Traveler. No, that's the Sun. You can't actually see the moon from here. I land, scope the area, and do what I do best. Just kidding, I nearly die from the push and hide to recover. Bungie, sensing that I'm too scrawny to take on a Hive with the worst sunburn in the galaxy, loan me a tank. It goes well. Until it doesn't. No biggie. I Kobe some grenades, and all is right with the moon world. Next, I run into a cave while having no sense of self-preservation. I incorrectly think I'm playing Dark Souls. I meet up with what would happen if Reddit comments were revived as guardians. Turning the corner, I met with the largest Resident Evil cosplay in the galaxy. Suddenly, a raid boss appears, which is a problem because I lied on my resume about my ability to solo raid bosses, so I'm politely asked to leave. I meet with Eris, forget that I'm supposed to be a silent protagonist, and in the confusion introduce myself as her. We both feel awkward for a bit, and I leave. Now I've been thinking long and hard how to deal with the issue at hand, and I've come up with a solution. I will take inspiration from a great Namekian warrior and blow up the moon. So, plan B then. Fresh out of ideas, I ask Eris for help. She suggests we go into the pyramid. I stop listening, nail a front flip, attempt a backflip, and I totally meant to do that. The people in charge, which I assume includes this person that looks like if Sam Fisher was being possessed by a particularly spooky sack of potatoes, have looked on me in sadness for the fact that I didn't know there weren't any plants on the moon. As such, they have given me some pity missions for proper camouflage. It will also allow me to enter the Pyramidion without getting eaten by demons, but that's not as important. You attain these armor pieces by running around the moon killing nightmares. Fitting, seeing as the final set makes me look if a tinfoil dreamcatcher was scared of nuclear fallout. These nightmares include Omnigul, Scoliosis, Thanks, and there's also a trip into the Scarlet Keep to battle a daughter of Croatia named I've Done Some Hash, which goes about as well as you might expect. My rage causes me to levitate. You must also go pick up a haunted typewriter from the depths of the earth. Moon. and yeet yourself out of there like you're being chased by speedrunners looking for a sub 8 minute run of Shattered Throne. Upon returning to Eris, I see that she's getting the gang back together. Good for her. Together, we go see Ikora, who wanted to come see the angsty pyramids of Egypt. Eris shows up late, but at least she brought some spooky balloons to liven up the mood. Ikora gives us the go-ahead, and mission Indiana Jones in space is on. I spawn inside of someone, and tell them off for being inside of me without consent. Two of his buddies spawns in behind him and I run away. On my way down I found a new gun, which I affectionately call the Rakataka. The pyramid is within my sights, but I get scooped up like an ice cream in a tractor beam. My ghost gets hijacked, and I nearly fall to my death investigating a pair of demon eyes. Turns out they're just spooky lights. Further in, I get a sense of deja vu, which turns into nostalgia, which transcends nostalgia and becomes Nostalgia 2 Electric Boogaloo, Whack-A-Mole edition. Nightmare dealt with, I find an unknown doohickey, and upon picking it up, I'm teleported. The first thing that comes to my mind is that I completely forgot what my guardian looks like, and I recoil in terror. The second, and more important thought, is that my original camouflage was perfect. I also meet myself, who seems to have delusions of grandeur. So it's an exact copy.
You recognize us. We are your salvation.
And now I'm traumatized. Thanks, Bungo. I loved it. And that's that for the introduction to Shadowkeep. Depending on how well this video does, I'll probably do more in the future, and maybe some stuff from the past as well. If you liked the video, give me a subscribble. That would mean a lot. Until next time, stay classy, Guardian.